Okay, let's hope nothing breaks. Oh, I think it's not breaking. Okay. Hello, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy XIII, a game that I stopped playing and actually sold back to a GameStop in like 2014 because I ended up not liking it. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna give this game another shot. Are there any settings that I need to change here? Probably not. Oh. The button inputs are a keyboard. On-screen controller type. There we go. I'm not gonna look at that. On list. Yes. Man, I hate it when you don't get the from list option. Yakuza Like a Dragon does that. It's like, it's hard to pick who I want to pick. Auto battle, normal. Let's turn that on. Keep all that there. All right, let's start a new game. Do I want easy? I just want to finish this game. I just want to get the story, finish the game. I'm not in it for a challenge. We're picking easy mode. You can change it at any time anyway. But I'm just in it for the story. I'm giving this game another chance. I ended up not enjoying it the first time, but we'll give it another go here.
The 13 days after we awoke were the beginning of the end.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck. She did it! Hands high!
You know, it was probably this scene, but one of my earliest memories of YouTube
I'm not a Lassie.
was watching like an E3 trailer of this train scene. It must have been like 2007, 2008.
So far, so good. They all want to fight.
Good for them. Give me that. What the...
Better way!
All right, you know, I don't know how we go from like a foresty area right into this weird city thing. Honestly, I'm already a little confused, which I think is a detriment to this game. When I was looking for stuff like for the thumbnail for this, I ran into an article that was like, it's time to admit that Final Fantasy XIII wasn't actually that bad. And I wonder if this is gonna get like the Star Wars prequels like approach to it now or something, where people are gonna realize maybe this game wasn't as bad as we thought. But I wonder if I can pause and no, there are no options because I'm noticing that the game is a little quiet, but we'll work with it. Active time battle tutorial. Yes, I forgot everything about this game. Time flows continuously throughout the battle. Watch as your ATB gauge slowly charges. Characters perform actions by expending the charged ATB gauge segments. The actions which they perform depend on the commands you select. You can input entire strings of commands, then unleash them all at once. Select Auto Battle to queue up a set of commands tailored to your situation. Select abilities to specify individual commands as you see fit. A description is at the top of the screen. For now, select Auto Battle. 2 attack actions have just been placed. As you learn new abilities, you can learn new stuff. Choose your target. You can only attack one thing. Once you have finished your attacks, enter more commands and continue fighting until you defeated the enemy. Note that you will only be able to control the actions of Lightning. Saz will fight on his own, supporting her as he deems best. Okay. That feels like that didn't do anything. Okay, easy peasy.
Fall back.
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey! Calm it down! I'm coming!
Jump.
I love this little guy.
This thing won't give up.
This song is pretty cool, though. I do like this song. Wave cannon. I don't see a reason to not just keep using Blitz. But it's also kind of hard to tell. 56 and then 5, 37, 30. Okay, that does more. I guess I shouldn't use Blitz. Oh, all allies. How about that, eh? Easy mode. Oh, I forgot that there was a score and a rating in this game. I don't know what that affects or influences. I wonder if it's anything like the Tales of games, where like your performance in battle determines how much grade you get, or at least in Tales of Symphonia. I don't remember or really know what it's like in the other newer games, because that's the only one that I've really spent any time in.
Oh, goodness. Woo. We did it. Oh, hey! Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Man. Chocobo, we just can't catch a break, can we?
Oh, he doesn't have a
That's a
name?
good question. Oh well. Better follow her.
Hanging Edge, the restricted zone. Camera control. Let's see. Is this? Do I like this? Yes. Change. Fuck. I think I like them both standard. Yes, I like them both standard. The data log. You possess an advanced digital journal known as a data log. Data log, data log, data log. That autonomously streams information deemed pertinent. Whenever the data log records a new entry, a notice will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. To peruse entries, press Y to open the main menu, then select data log.
You sure
Okay.
we can get through here?
I am gonna do a couple things here. Is there? Oh, options are probably in here. Settings. Are there any audio settings? No. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna... Capture's gonna get a little weird here maybe while I fix some stuff. One moment, please. Okay, I've added a gain filter onto the output, and hopefully, maybe that's enough? Maybe a little more? Maybe about there. That's probably fine. Ooh, boy, we'll roll with that. Great. Access. Access what? What is this? A save point?
It's a mess is what this is.
He thinks it's a mess. Ooh, I like that. A little video. Saws is a little weird. Abilities. Equipment. Inventory. Key items. What are these? Unicorn marked. Data log. Survival knife. Lightning's birthday present. Interesting. GravCon unit. Map. Let's take a look at what's in the data log. Events. Chapter 1. I mean, I might as well read this if I want to figure out the story, right? Lightning and Saws are held aboard a military purge train along with a group of civilians destined for exile. In stark contrast to the uncertain and despairing people around her, Lightning appears determined and focused. She seizes upon an instant of inattention to disable a guard, and her impressive display inspires Saws and the other civilians to take up arms against soldiers. After clashing with the army forces, the train crashes to a halt in the war-torn district known as the Hanging Edge. Saws attempts to figure out Lightning's angle, but she shows a little desire to share. The former soldier throws herself into battle without the slightest hint of hesitation. What could be driving her? Primers. Basic control. I just want to get rid of all this stuff. Select save from the menu. Okay, so these are save points. Auto, talk, auto, jump. Blue and red indicators. Possible to jump over an obstacle. Important place. Object interactions. Skippable cutscenes. We're probably not going to skip any cutscenes. Rating. Let's see. For each second you undercut the target time, your score increases the battle. PPS. Points per second value. That doesn't give me anything. Does it say I should have? Finishing the target time will earn an average rating of 3 stars out of maximum of 5. Initiating combat with a preemptive. Okay, but it doesn't tell me what those do. Main menu, data log, camera settings, enemy intel, militarized unit, annihilators. Is a model I can turn? No. Okay. Here's the big question. How do I save? Okay, now I feel very dumb. As you explore your environs, you will sometimes encounter save stations. You can save your progress. To save the station, approach it and press A. Okay. Ah, yes. There we go. I was pushing the wrong button. Great, let's continue. Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy's detection radius, the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen will flash in warning. Coming into contact with any enemy will initiate a battle. Fine with me, let's fight. Oh, it's automatically switching targets. I love that. One of the worst things about Final Fantasy XIV is that if you're casting like a spell or something, or you're using something that, you know, your progress gauge thing.
The army leaving its toys out now?
Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that it sucks in Final Fantasy XIV when something dies and you are in the middle of using an ability or casting a spell or something. Then, like, you just have to start it over. It's nice that here you just move on to the next enemy. I appreciate it. is. You know, it would be nice if there was like I guess I'm just not paying enough attention. I'm gonna wait one more battle before I say what I'm gonna say. You know, because I was gonna say that it would be nice if you could see an arrow over the enemy in the list. But I'm gonna just double check here, make sure this is, what is this, enemy?
Like low-flying things trying to kill me.
Chest. I got a potion. But honestly, it might show an arrow or some kind of indicator that I'm just not looking at. And if that's the case, then that's the case.
I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell with the brimstone.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. Because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
I like saws. Is that a controversial thing to say? It's only been a, handful of minutes, but I like them. Okay, it does show over. It's not the best, but it's good. It's good enough. Save again.
Yeah, you must be real nice from up there.
This guy's cool. I like this guy. Psycom Enforcer. Preemptive strike. What determines a preemptive strike? Over here, or is this just an alternate way to go? Oh, there is something. You got an iron bangle. Equip. Oh, interesting. Iron bangle. Inventory. There's the iron bangle. Items. There's the potion. I don't know why it's got to tell me that I got another potion when I've already used a potion. Enemy encounters, yes. Enemy intel. Great. It would be nice if like logs like that in video games included an option for mark all as red. That would be nice. Or just like mark certain sections as red. Auto battle. You know what? I'm gonna blitz this guy here in the back. We're done. I'm gonna make another quick adjustment here to the volume. I think it might be a little bit too loud. Okay, nice.
Preemptive strike.
Rebels!
Rebels.
So much for the element of surprise.
Item usage. Okay, well, I do know how to use an item, so I'll skip it. Save. Whoa, hey, watch it. Oh my god.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go!
No, hell no! You're my only way out of here! No! Hey, that might get us across. Right there. Right?
Looks that way.
All right, you leave this to me.
Data log updated. Okay.
Hey, this way.
Well, we're gonna fight these guys. Don't get ahead of yourself. We're fighting. Let's go for this one. Again. Chipped Fang. Okay. And then
Seems to be in working order.
save spot. Oh, I don't need to keep making a new one. Activate. What is this? Computer?
This is not our lucky day.
We're gonna fight. We're always gonna fight.
D4Ts, are we?
This guy's cool.
I hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
Time's up!
Yeah, that guy's cool. Attack chain tutorial. Yeah, let's check it out. To initiate an attack chain, first select auto battle or attack, and choose Psychom Marauder as your target. The bar displayed. Chain gauge. Keep an eye on chain gauge as you strike. Okay. When you attack an enemy, its chain gauge fills. Hit home, and the percentage beneath increases. Hit home. This percentage is called the chain bonus. The more times you hit an enemy, the more damage it will take from subsequent attacks. Okay, so that is a stagger. It's essentially a stagger meter. Once the chain gauge is full, one further blow will stagger your foe. A staggered enemy takes greater damage when attacked. Chaining attacks to stagger powerful adversaries is essential to defeating them. Be aware, however, that an enemy's chain gauge begins to drain. AoEs in here to get these little guys out of the way. There we go. Credit chip. Is that free money? Free money.
So, soldier. What's your angle? What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
My angle. I'm after the Fal'Cie. Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
On behalf of Cocoon's citizens, I would like to thank our brave Pulse pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool, and they will too. You got it?
Got it.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That boy.
The Resistance Front. Hanging Edge. Okay, Aero Rail Trussway 5W. What is this? 50 gil, a paltry 50 cents.
didn't do anything wrong.
What's the talk button here? I'll check it. Log. Oh, there's more things to read. Auto talk. Oh. You don't need to do anything. Stuff on Cocoon, locales, history and myth, events. Well, might as well read them, right? Suspect citizens of Cocoon are wrenched from their tranquil existence and threatened with exile to the world of Pulse. The purge has begun. The land below is set to crawl with unknown perils, and terrified civilians begin to rebel against the purge. A revolt also occurs on the train transporting purge deportees, as Lightning's battle against the guards galvanizes the other prisoners into action. The train comes to a halt in the district of the Hanging Edge, now a hellish war zone where soldiers open fire discriminately upon civilians. Lightning makes her way through the middle of the conflict, all but ignoring her uninvited companion Saz. She seems determined to press onward even when the path before her is destroyed by military strikes. The peaceful citizens of Cocoon live in constant fear of invasion by the forces of Pulse, the world below and supposed home of terrors unknown. Were even a single Pulsian agent to be discovered on Cocoon, panic and civil unrest would be sure to follow, threatening the very fabric of society. To prevent such a calamity, the Sanctum, Cocoon's governing body, initiates the Purge, a government initiative officially entailing the deportation of all those who may have come into contact with corrupting Pulsian influences. However, the Sanctum army is now brutally slaughtering the civilians they were supposed to be deporting. Realizing that the Purge is nothing more than a massacre in disguise, Snow leads the young freedom fighters of Nora in an effort to protect the Purge deportees from the Sanctum soldiers. Okay. So what do we got here? We have a purge going on, a purge that was not actually meant to deport anyone, but just to kill everyone, is what I am understanding here. Purge has begun. 13 days. Let's take a look at here at Pulse, see what Pulse is all about. Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge this hypothesis. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Attempted invasion by the world. Which world? Cocoon or Pulse? Not specific. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. Let's take a look. What the hell's Cocoon all about? From her lofty seat, the world of Cocoon has long enjoyed tranquility. The interior of her spherical shell supports several sprawling cities and a population numbering in the tens of millions. Although a variety of dangerous beasts prowl the wilds, advanced technology and the protection of the world's fal'Cie keepers ensure resident... let me start that over. Although a variety of dangerous beasts prowl the wilds of Cocoon, advanced technology and the protection of the world's fal'Cie keepers ensure residents a peaceful and prosperous existence. Travel to the lower world of Pulse is forbidden, but given their deep-seated cultural fears of the place, Cocoon citizens would not even think to venture beyond the paradise they know. Okay, so we got Cocoon, a planet, and then we have, or a satellite of some sort, and then we have Pulse, which is a planet, or just like another, or something below Cocoon. And what we're getting from here is that the people that are living in Cocoon are being killed by their government because they think that someone from Pulse has invaded Cocoon. A fal'Cie of Pulse origin was discovered within a vestige on the outskirts of Bodum 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation with humans none the wiser to its presence. This is what it is, I'm assuming. The Sanctum deemed the potential contamination by Pulse magic a risk too great to overlook and immediately enacted legislation permitting the Purge, an involuntary removal of the fal'Cie and the entire population of Bodum from Cocoon. Deportees were told only that they would be transported to Pulse. Okay. What's the Hanging Edge, which is where we are now? A relic of days before the War of Transgression, the Hanging Edge is located near Cocoon's outer rim. The area was once a thriving urban center, but residents were forced to abandon location when an attack by Pulsian forces cracked Cocoon's shell, during the conflict several centuries past. It was since designated a restricted zone and with civilian access prohibited, soon became nothing more than a name on local maps. Interesting. Alright, so we got people here in Cocoon. Cocoon's central government, the Sanctum, holds supreme executive, legislative, and judicial power. It also maintains directive authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built up by the Fal'Cie and not by humans, Fal'Cie opts to participate only superficially in governmental affairs, leaving Cocoon administration entirely at the discretion of the human Sanctum and its Primarch, Galanth Dicely. The Purge. To the millions who call Cocoon home, the lower world of Pulse represents a constant source of fear. Suspected association with Pulse means stigmatization as an enemy of the state and all mankind, even for born and raised citizens of Cocoon. The recent discovery of a Fal'Cie from Pulse near the city of Bodum caused widespread civil unrest. After placing the city's entire population under quarantine due to the possibility of contamination, the Sanctum then announced its intent to forcibly relocate the affected to Pulse in an emergency measure dubbed by authorities as the Purge. Okay, so Lightning is looking for this Fal'Cie, supposedly from Pulse, is what I'm getting. The paramilitary organization known as Nora is a group composed of like-minded youths assembled by Snow and self-funded by the operation of a seaside cafe in Bodum. Functioning as a neighborhood watch of sorts, Nora members patrol the vicinity of Bodum for trouble. Most often, trouble consists of encroachment by dangerous forms of wildlife. Nora had never openly acted out against the Sanctum prior to the Purge, and because of this, the military had been content to turn a blind eye to the group's activities. Skip over that. Enemy intel, razor claws. Oh wow, those whole subtype and specific types. Warden, airborne. These guys are cool. This guy is cool. Okay, so that explains things a little bit better. Kind of sucks that you have to read all of those things in order to get an idea of what the hell is going on, but it is information that I looked over the first time that I played this, and so hopefully this game will make more sense and be more enjoyable this time around. That's the goal, at least. I do want to finish this game.
This is crazy.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
No, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum. Their dreaded Psycom, no less.
What's the dread? Psycom's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
Snow's the old punchy guy. We got these two.
Wrapped up and ready!
What does he got here? A hand grenade? I don't know. Gadot and LeBro.
Gotta clear a path out of here.
Hell yeah!
Boom, easy peasy.
Oh, more.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
Let's get it. Wicked
Same plan as
Fang.
always. Hit him hard, and hit him again.
I'm curious about this grenade here. I'll just lob this. Oh, interesting.
Don't you kids go falling behind now.
Oh, fake me out.
Oh, yeah!
What? Only 3 stars? What the hell? But again, I don't know what those stars are for, how they're important, so does it even matter? These are a group of Cocoon citizens.
You all okay? Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait! Let me fight with you! You can't expect us to just sit here!
Could help.
Yep. Please, let us help!
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one. Here you go.
He just doesn't want to fight. He gave someone his gun. He's like, oh, thank God, now I don't have to carry this thing.
Take care now.
Mom?
Don't worry.
Mother.
Huh?
So I just
Hold it
pulled
steady.
here.
Yeah, feels good. Yeah, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
First impression of snow? All talk.
It's not
All right, lay low and you'll be
not
fine.
good gun
We'll
safety.
clear out the area.
It's just pointed at a guy that gave it to you and go bang.
We're going home together!
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits, on me!
Come on.
Time to go, kiddo.
We're not losing to SciComm, you hear me?
This'll be a piece.
Iron Bangle. Let's just give it to you. Look at the status of these folks. No, only Snow is the real party member.
Stay sharp. Don't want to make their job any easier.
Sorry, boss.
Bro, back us up.
LeBro. Godot. LeBro. Godot. Names are fun to say.
You see that?
Look at that. No wasted movements. Oh, it's so great that you just auto-target new enemy. Love it.
All right. Let's shake things up a little.
Mobilize beta force! Put down the resistance!
Ooh, what is this thing?
Heroes don't run from fights. There's nothing we can't do!
Oh, jeez. That sounded worse than I think it actually was.
We gotta win this!
Gotti.
No! We got trouble! No kidding. Stay down.
Oh, uh-oh.
I told you, didn't I?
Moms are tough.
Moms are tough.
Ah, you got cocky.
Get him home. Please.
Hold on!
Come on! We have to move!
Right.
I don't like those two.
It's an out-and-out massacre. Those people won't even live long enough to die on Pulse.
That was the idea.
What?
Sanctum logic. They conjured up the purge to eliminate a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The purge was SciComm. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
SciComm, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Pulse Foul C and their lessee are enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy, and you really think it's gonna matter what uniform he's wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
How about you? Orders say shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
Wait. What?
I appreciate that Saz speaks in a normal human way, as opposed to like some of this cryptic shit that Lightning says. Saz speaks like a person. More. Oh, got the stagger. Digital circuit. There he goes.
What's that? Huh?
Attention, purge deportees. Attention, purge deportees. Put down your weapons and surrender immediately. Your removal is the will of the people of Cocoon. Should you attempt to flee, the Sanctum will employ every resource necessary to bring you to justice. This land is no longer your home. Cease hostilities and surrender at once.
Sarah!
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah. Right in there.
The Pulse Foul C.
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Mom.
Here.
Here you go. Take this gun.
It's too much, isn't it? Face it later. Ciao!
Hey, wait!
You said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you? But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
Okay, so is this a fal'Cie? This giant statue thing? I'm sure it'll show up in a...
How do you figure that post-FAL'Cie is different from the Sanctums?
I'm sure it'll be in a data log.
All things being equal, I just assume keep wondering.
Like, what is it? How did it get in here?
Yeah, I know. Hey! Hang on!
Like, if...
What the? Hey!
I don't know, it just seems like they're so... It seems like security's tight, so how would it have gotten... Something that big have just gotten in?
Damn. She can do it, so can we.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, okay. What was his plan? He started to come off of that thing just like he was gonna climb down a ladder, but it's like a 30-foot drop, maybe more. What was his plan?
What about the others?
They're dead.
They didn't die. They couldn't have died.
Of course not.
Hey, get a grip, man.
Oh,
What's
look at
wrong
that
with you?
chest.
Get him home. Get who home?
Toss me that.
Catch. What are you doing?
So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride to be.
At least he's got trigger discipline if he's gonna be pointing a gun at someone. Jesus Christ, everyone's so willy-nilly with these things.
Yeah. There's our ride.
Now you're talking.
Arrow Rail Trussway 3N. Just,
Stop
okay.
that sulking and get your game face on.
Standing there ain't gonna stop us.
Power Circle. Seems like it's a weapon for... Oh! It's for him. He doesn't seem like much of a magic guy anyway. Hand grenade. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. So auto battle might shift, like the command. So it wasn't locked into hand grenade. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, and I kind of like it.
Don't go rushing in on your own.
$100 gil. Is there a camera sensitivity setting? No. What's in the data log? Oh, there's more. All right. Let's read. The Purge is a sanctum in... What is this new one? Yeah, Warpath Home. The Purge is a sanctum initiative designed to protect the stability of Cocoon by forcing potentially dangerous civilians to relocate to Pulse. However, the relocation is simply a facade to cover the massacre that ensues. The government's true goal is the brutal extermination of all possible threats to a peaceful society. Having discovered the horrific truth, Snow leads the members of Nora against the government soldiers of SciComm. Inspired by the actions of this handful of brave young men and women, the beleaguered civilians take heart and join the battle in hopes of returning to a normal life. Among the citizens who stand against the forces of SciComm is a mother who wishes nothing more than to protect her son. And if you ask me, picking up a gun and rushing in seems like a poor way to do that. Cocoon citizens have always been terrified of Pulse and the mysterious horrors that are set to stalk its hostile wastelands. Their fear is so great that if a Cocoon native were to have seen even the briefest contact with Pulsian elements, former friends and neighbors would consider them corrupted and dangerous. In light of this fact, the Sanctum orders the purging of Bodum in an effort to remove all potentially Pulse-tainted civilians. And again, that was because, if I'm correct, there was a Pulse fal'Cie that came to Bodum? Accordingly, the soldiers round up all those identified as candidates for relocation and inform them of their impending exile. However, SciComm, the elite arm of the Sanctum military, then begins to... Oh, heck, I'm beyond. However, SciComm, the elite arm of the Sanctum military, then begins to massacre the helpless civilians. This prompts Snow to lead the people in a rebellion against the army. Tragically, one of the civilians who decides to follow him, hoping to protect her son, dies in the act of saving Snow's life. From afar, the boy witnesses the moment of his mother's death in shock and disbelief. Okay, maybe this will explain more. A massive object is transported through the sky over the hanging edge. This object is a Pulse vestige, a lower world artifact that had been nothing more than a Bodum landmark. Interesting. 2 days ago, it was discovered that the vestige housed a long-dormant Pulse fal'Cie. Okay. The fal'Cie had slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of a Cocoon city for centuries. The Sanctum decrees that the presence of the Pulse entity and its corrupting magics have tainted the entire population of the city and orders the Purge. For different reasons, Lightning and Saz now make their way towards the very being that was the catalyst for so much tragedy. Snow, meanwhile, is crushed by feelings of guilt after many die under his command. He only emerges from his gloom when Godot reminds him that the False Sea is holding a certain young lady captive, who needs her hero now more than ever. Is that the mom? How does he know that? How does he know that? That makes no sense. Unless I missed something, that makes no sense. Alright, let's see what we get about see what we get here about Fal'Cie. Fal'Cie are an existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magic power. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well, the Fal'Cie who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. You know, I wonder if this whole thing is going to end up being Cocoon is the bad guy all along. I mean, it's kind of obvious that maybe they're going for that, but that's kind of my guess here. Humans who encounter Pulse Fal'Cie are cursed, being turned into l'Cie and ordered to destroy Cocoon. Interesting. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity. Okay. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these Fal'Cie represents a dire threat. The Sanctum Military is composed of two main branches: the Guardian Corps, responsible for maintaining security in various jurisdictions. Boy, I am having trouble speaking. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, maybe now I can say words. The Sanctum Military is composed of two main branches: the Guardian Corps, responsible for maintaining security in various jurisdictions throughout Cocoon, and PSICOM, Public Security and Intelligence Command. PSICOM is an elite special operations unit charged with protecting Cocoon from Pulsian incursion. In contrast to the lightly armed Guardian Corps, PSICOM employs an array of advanced heavy weaponry and cruiser-class airships. As PSICOM bears responsibility for any and all threats of Pulse origin, it was PSICOM who conducted the Purge. Okay, bioweapons. Like that, beta thing we fought. The Sanctum has developed a vast arsenal of weaponry to defend against the constant threat of Pulse, and these living weapons are one of the many fruits its research has borne. Ordinary cocoon wildlife transformed into efficient killing machinery through selective breeding, intense training, and physical augmentation. Interesting. I'm going to read this again just for my own sake. The Sanctum has developed a vast arsenal of weaponry to defend against the constant threat of pulse, and these living weapons are one of the many fruits its research has borne. Ordinary cocoon wildlife transformed... Okay, alright. Bioweapons retain all the raw power and feral fury of their natural counterparts while obeying the commands of their handlers with unwavering loyalty. AMP technology. Antimatter manipulation principle forms the foundation for a variety of technological wonders, enabling phenomena ranging from phase space interference to the manipulation of gravitational force. Ordinary humans lack the means to wield magic, but through the use of mana drives, another product of the principle, it is possible to synthesize its effects. Tilters. Behemoths. This thing. So this thing was once an organic being, and then they just kind of fucked it up? Sure. Which way am I going? This way? This way?
Look, there they are.
I want every weapon ready to fire. Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right.
Go!
Boy, look at these elite soldiers! Just like a couple bullets and that's it. That's all it takes. Oh, yeah! Interesting, you can miss. You know, I think I'm gonna end up... See if I like it if it defaults to abilities instead. What are these bikes? I'm gonna get these bikes.
That's a sad sound.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
Hey, Godot.
Yeah?
If you don't know who you gotta save, you just protect them all, right?
Something on your mind? You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
Yeah.
Ready!
Hey! It's us! It's us! Don't shoot!
Snow!
Since when do you care about kids?
Favor for a friend.
Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made it!
Hey.
Yo. So,
Hey.
you really managed to use that thing?
I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow, what's it?
That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah,
All right then.
but
I'll go with you.
What?
Oh, you have no idea what it was like. Oh,
Everyone safe?
The army's no match for Nora.
I meant the kids.
They ever explain in the data log what Nora stood for?
Let's keep it that way, all right?
They probably did, and I just don't remember.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
You got it. Say hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband.
Dinner's on me.
Better be home cooking.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry. None of you are invited.
We're still going.
Hey,
Good
you
luck with
serious?
that.
What about me?
Catch you later.
Ooh, do I want to read more data log entries now? Oh, it's just the one. Snow still cannot shake his feelings of guilt. Despite his efforts to protect the Purge supportees from Sanctum forces, many have fallen. The death of one woman in particular haunts his thoughts, a mother fighting for the sake of her son who gave her life to save Snow. In the moments before her death, the woman begged the leader of Nord to take care of her child, but slipped from Snow's grasp without revealing the boy's identity. With Godot's help, Snow breaks out of his depression. He figures that if he just goes ahead and protects everyone, then the woman's son will be saved as well. After checking to see if the children are safe, Snow leaves the waning battle to his fellow Nora members and sets off with new determination towards the vestige. His fiancée is still held captive by the Pulse Fal'Cie. I thought this was just a running joke between him and his friend. What? Why do they call her his fiance when we have? This is the first time actually. I would assume that everything that you would read in the data log is an objective truth. So okay. Whatever. A boy watches him leave, eyes filled with rage and loathing. To his grief-stricken mind, Snow was responsible for his mother's death. That's okay. Interesting. Interesting. More so interesting, just like... maybe this is the reason why people didn't like this game. I initially just lost interest in it because it just kind of got boring and repetitive. Like I'm trying to enter this with more of an open mind. But then when like things like that happen, where it's just like, okay, so you're just dropping this information here, like,
I think I'd rather have died.
is it or is it not just like a little inside joke that everyone thinks that this lady is Snow's fiance? But then the data log goes in and says like, nope, that's true, she is. Then why wouldn't?
Let's split up and find a way out of
Why
here.
wouldn't he know who her son is? Out of the way, LeBro.
I'm crying.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that...
Say, you know how to fly this?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. In you go. That way.
No.
Huh?
If we go in there, that thing could... it could make us l'Cie. This is... I don't think I can...
You can do it.
What are you two doing?
Here we go!
Uh-oh. Huh? Get back here! You hear me? Hey!
The Pulse FANTASY. It held our future and our fate. Close. Now, where is the... Oops. Well then... Guess it's just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the FANTASY. You become a Pulse l'Cie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope. Thank you. What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
The Pulse FANTASY, Lower World Vestige. So this is inside that large monument thing.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Well?
That's,
No daydreaming now.
B&W Outfitter is one of the
Back to
baddest.
exploring.
What would that be under? Key items. Access to the B&W Outers retail network. Interesting.
better stay close.
Read some of that a little later.
Are you sure this is the right way?
$30 gil. Wow, I'm so rich. This area is not kind to my frame rate. It's tanking pretty badly.
Take this!
I thought this place was supposed to be empty.
These little guys are cute. What are these? Zwerg scan droid.
What's wrong with her?
Please don't go looking for trouble.
Wow. Just like playing on the Xbox. What is her weapon? It's like a fishing rod. She has, what is the binding rod? By casting high tensile wires, this unusual weapon can be used to attack opponents from a moderate distance. Alright, that doesn't really explain much. A sport hunting model boosts physical and magical resistance when the wielder is severely wounded. Aggression and preemptive strikes. All enemies guard areas limited by their field of vision or other means of detection. Upon entering a guarded area, there is a chance that the enemy or enemies patrolling will take notice. If your trespass is observed, a warning icon will appear over the heads of any enemies alerted to your presence. These foes will then become hostile. Okay. If your party leader comes into contact with an enemy, battle will begin. Battles begin normally. Enemy was caught off guard. Certain enemies have very narrow fields of vision and can easily be a person to notice. Okay, interesting. Don't quite understand how you're supposed to sneak around things in general, but it's fine.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
It is.
Another iron bangle.
Where is he?
Might as well equip her with it. What does these even do? HP by 50.
Where do we go now?
You're gonna regret this.
Okay, so I'm having some like immediate thoughts about just like particularly these two characters and the weapons that they've been using. So like she just picks up this binding rod and it looks like a very technical weapon to use and just kind of has no issues using it. No idea why Hope here has his boomerang, his sport hunting boomerang. He seems like too timid and shy of a child. Like look at his stance, look at his gesture, look at his body language. Everything about it suggests that he knows nothing about offense or like how to use a weapon of any sort or even something improvised as a weapon. I don't know, that just kind of breaks the illusion for me, as opposed to Yakuza, where everyone is just using weapons that are like, an umbrella, a handbag, things that are just very easy, just like, oh, you just hit them with it.
Pulse Falsey and Lassie are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Falsey, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And
What's
then...
your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
I don't like her personality. I'll get right out there. There's something about her that, at least for the moment, is pretty annoying to me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that. I'm hoping that her character maybe develops over time, or at least she gets, I don't know, more interesting dialogue or something. I don't know.
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way.
Okay, so he does know her. Her name is Sarah. That's the assumption, right?
What that's for.
Okay, oh, alright. This is a save spot. Might as well save. And of course, we're gonna go down this little hallway. There's probably a chest over here. Oh. That will probably be important later. But like, what? I'm curious about what this whole structure is, why it's like this. I really wish that there was a stick sensitivity option. It moves too slow and kind of gives me a headache.
Nothing to worry about. How about this? No problem.
Oh, here.
Just hold on, Sarah.
Still won't budge? I think the door is winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
Man, Saz is great, and whoever his voice actor is also great. He's really bringing that character forward.
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, hold up. All right, go for it! Make it happen!
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Hey! What? How'd you open it? After you.
Sorry, I started eating. Shrouds are special single-use aerosols that can only be used outside of battle and grant the party tactical advantage. Mortisol and Aegisol bestow their bonuses at the start of battle. Deceptisol, on the other hand, shields the party from enemy detection, eliminating any concern to being spotted and attacked. It's useful for avoiding combat, and also for launching preemptive strikes. Enemies like Pantherons, whose field of vision allow them to monitor wide areas, normally turn hostile and display warning icons as soon as they are approached. Apply a spray of Deceptisol, however, and you will have no trouble gaining a preemptive strike. To open the Shroud menu, press left bumper while exploring. Select the Shroud with the D-pad, then use A to use it. Close the menu without using a Shroud, LB or B. Shrouds wear off after a brief duration, so be sure to use them wisely.
Most folks could learn a thing or two about interior design. There you go, stomping off on your own again.
LB. Let's use some of this Deceptisol. Wow, even right in front. Let's blitz the fuck out of it. Do I still have Deceptisol active? I don't remember. Probably not. It doesn't last as long as I thought it did then.
To go picking fights, right?
So we got these little guys right here. Let's... Oh, alright. I guess I got it. Narrow field of vision, but I still can't get them, I guess. Got a Myrmidon up there. Phoenix down. I wonder. Oh, I guess I'm playing on
Kind
easy.
of welcoming present from that first recon team they sent in.
This should be a preemptive strike.
Hard to believe no one noticed us all these years.
Comes a guy. It's just one guy, I'm guessing. Oh, a handful of guys. Let's blitz these Spaniards out of here. And just normal attacks on the Pantheron. Not a big deal. Actually, none of these. I don't think any of these are going to be a big deal. 'Cause I'm playing on easy. And I'm one. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I should just switch it to normal, but then things are gonna take longer, and honestly, I just don't want things to take long. I'd rather just blaze through all of this. And I got a new weapon. I guess I'll just go into equipment. That's probably the way you're supposed to do it. Magic down, but that's fine. I'll take the higher strength because I don't have any magic. Let's go over the little guy first. Saz is tanking all of these hits for me.
I appreciate it.
If most... Hope said something like... That made it sound like most like even Cocoon's government or like the military SciComm won't
Except they probably
go near this thing.
Now. Huh?
Why are all these SciComm enemies here?
Anymore. Just postlessy. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
There's the next one.
Data log updated. Are there any items here behind me? No, and yes, and maybe probably not. Two potions. Nope. Okay. Just a dead end. Whatever, I was gonna use a Deceptisol, but who cares? I'll just... Grenades will take care of this thing pretty easily.
No problem.
There's the thing to activate there. Anything up here to... Nope. So how does Snow know how to navigate and use the controls for anything in here? That I'm not 100% sure.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
Like if I was in here, I guess, I don't know. I guess if I was in here, I would think like, oh, that looks like this looks important.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
He is here. Calling himself a hero?
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say'll change what happened.
We could just run away.
Ow! Your bike crashed. Ugh. I do like these little guys though. These little guys
Well,
are
that wasn't
cute.
scary at all.
Oh. Why does this shit just disappear?
Take this!
It seems that Vanille's attacks are really good at staggering. They're like increasing the stagger meters. That's probably the way I need to go, but it looks like there's a chest and some other stuff back here. This should be a preemptive. Would be nice if she had some kind of AoE or something.
And done. Bye-bye.
Oh, but honestly, just 3 attacks is pretty good so far. Got a Fortisol.
Do you even know where we're going?
No. Remember when saving used to take so much time? And now files just save instantly.
No daydreaming now.
Probably helps that this game is installed. I only have NVMe drives on this computer. That probably helps. Still, it's so nice.
Take this.
We can't fight things like that.
These are cool. I like whatever's going on here.
What are they?
See, Lucy failed.
Seath.
This is what happens when Lucy don't complete the focus the Fal'Cie gave him.
Let's even these odds.
Zombie things. Cool. Seath tier.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together.
His voice
You'll be home in time for dinner.
all of a sudden got really familiar.
Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a Pulse Lassie.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that Fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help a Lassie? They're the enemy.
Huh?
How can you save a Lassie? You're not... That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do
Okay,
something,
so
right?
is a completely different
back.
person. Everything in the data log and everything previously just seemed to suggest so much that...
I'd rather go to Pulse.
Alright.
Why is this happening to me? When they found the Fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help a Lassie?
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a Lassie.
What? A Pulse Lassie?
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a Lassie, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a Lassie, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, Lassie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man. There's no way to turn a Lassie back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a Fal'Cie slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any Lassie, anyone who might ever become a Lassie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
So, that's a Seath, huh?
Okay. I think I need to look in the data log here for a little bit, because, like, I wish there was a little bit more detail as far as what they were telling me. Events, we'll skip events for now. Okay, let's look at Pulse Lassie. The beings known as fal'Cie possess the power to enthrall unwilling human instruments, compelling the victims to serve their will. Okay, so if I put this into Final Fantasy XIV terms that I understand, they're like primals. These individuals, known as lassie, are marked with indelible brands. They gain the gift of magic, but also bear the burden of completing a task known as a focus for their fal'Cie master. Pulse lassie, tools of fal'Cie from the world below, are considered dangerous enemies of Cocoon society. As there exists no means of removing the lassie brand and the curse thereby imposed, Pulse lassie are hunted relentlessly. Are there Cocoon lassie? Because it's already been established that there are fal'Cie that created Cocoon. When a fal'Cie takes a human to be one of its lassie servants, that person is given a focus to be completed. Should the lassie fail to fulfill this focus before his or her brand advances to its final stage, that lassie becomes a Seath. Mired in eternal sorrow and regret and robbed of all free will, Seath are damned to wander the world, unliving and undying, until their corrupted flesh at last can move no more. For Seath, there is no salvation. Day 11, Discovery. The Bodum vestige was a minor local landmark paid little regard. That changed on this night, when PSICOM discovered that the relic's long-sealed entrance had somehow been opened. A reconnaissance team was sent inside. The reconnaissance team is probably why all these things are in here. A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a pulse fal'Cie before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made lassie, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the vestige, trapping the team inside. The following day brought public announcement of both the discovery and plans for the purge. Weird, kind of like Ty the Tasmanian Tiger music here. Very twangy. For centuries, a pulse fal'Cie had slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of a Cocoon city. On the day the lower world entity is finally discovered, Cocoon's peaceful society is plunged into chaos. The government judges the city's inhabitants to have been tainted by their unwelcome guest and begins a merciless campaign to expunge both the fal'Cie and the corrupted citizenry from the face of Cocoon. Instead of the exile they were led to expect, the civilians face extermination at the hands of the Sanctum army. The people attempt to fight back but are hopelessly outmatched by the military. Lightning cuts her way through this battlefield, doggedly followed by the desperate Saz. Snow, meanwhile, seeks to rescue his fiancée, who I now know is not that boy's mother, even though they really made it seem like she was, because he never mentioned that he actually had a fiancée. And a boy spurred on by dreams of revenge pursues Snow with the help of an unusual young lady. Though driven by separate goals, their paths all lead to the same end, the Pulse fal'Cie. Chapter 2. Oh, there's a lot going on in Chapter 2. Hope has fallen into panic. In his single-minded pursuit of Snow, he has rushed into the lair of a fal'Cie, and is only now recalling the terrible nature of the being that lurks within. That being the alright. The Pulse entity could use its power to curse them and turn them into lassie. Pulse lassie are doomed servants of the fal'Cie who created them. Despised and feared by the people of Cocoon, Hope's companion Vanille seems unconcerned by this dreadful possibility. Bemused by her indomitable cheerfulness, he nervously follows her in search of Snow. It was Snow who convinced his mother to fight. It was Snow she was protecting when she died, and it is Snow who must be made to pay. To the citizens of Cocoon, the lower world of Pulse is a hell rife with unknown terrors, and the recently discovered Pulse fal'Cie is an invader from that hell. In an effort to quell the growing panic in the wake of the entity's discovery, the Sanctum initiates an extreme measure known as the Purge. A lot of these data logs really repeat themselves, but it also kind of helps me reinforce some ideas because honestly, I'm very bad at reading comprehension. As you could probably tell by the number of times that I've like paused and needed to reread things. Under this initiative, not only is the false seed to be cast out of Cocoon, but all the civilians living nearby as well. Any person coming into contact with the lower being's foul energies could already be corrupted, and no potential enemies of Cocoon can be allowed to remain. The ensuing deportation claims the lives of countless civilians, Hope's mother among them. After witnessing her death and chasing Snow into the vestige in a blind rage, Hope suddenly realizes that he may soon share the same fate as the Pulse Fal'Cie, relocation to the world below. Vanille, however, calmly accepts the situation and lends her support to the distraught boy. Unaware of his young pursuers, Snow begins exploring the arcane halls and chambers of the shrine-like vestige in search of his captive fiancée, Sarah. What are the odds? What's the over/under that Sarah is also Lightning's sister? The Pulse Fal'Cie, an entity that threatens the peace of Cocoon society. Are these not meant to be read sequentially? Hold Snow's fiancé captive. As the determined Snow delves ever deeper into the alien structure, Lightning and Saz arrive at the vestige after fighting their way through waves of Sanctum forces. The unlikely duo's progress is halted by an impassable gate which finally opens as if in response to Lightning's whispered words of apology. Did her plea reach the mind of the Fal'Cie, or was there another being responsible for opening the portal? Saz follows the ex-soldier into vestige, bemused by the lack of explanation but driven on nonetheless by a purpose he has yet to reveal. Military weapons stalk the halls of the vestige. Though the SciComm Recon team, that's a fun word to say, that discovered the lower world being 2 days previous is still trapped inside, Lightning and Saz know that the real threat is not a part of the Sanctum army, but the Pulse Fal'Cie and its servant, l'Cie. Pulse l'Cie are former humans who have become agents of destruction. Those residents living near the vestige face being purged simply because of their proximity to the Fal'Cie and the possibility that its power has bound them into servitude. With tales of l'Cie haunting his thoughts, Hope hears Snow's voice calling in the distance. Although he plans to confront Snow over his mother's death, the reality of the situation becomes too much for Hope to bear. He cannot go through with it. Not yet. Pulse l'Cie are cursed beings who wield supernatural power and whose very existence incites panic and destruction. Hope I wonder if we'll get a l'Cie in our party. Hope explodes into a rage upon hearing that Snow plans to rescue Sarah, now a l'Cie herself. Even if she is Snow's fiancée, nothing good can come of helping a sworn enemy of Cocoon. The situation only serves to magnify Hope's hatred of the man he holds responsible for his mother's death. Shaking with fury, he is unable to form the words he so desperately wants to say. Oblivious to Hope's anger and worried for their safety, Snow decides to bring Hope and Vanille along on his mission. Meanwhile, Saz explains the cruel fate of a person cursed as a l'Cie. l'Cie are bound in eternal service to a Fal'Cie, and failure to carry out a focus results in transformation into a mindless abomination, a Seath. A person shackled by the l'Cie curse is beyond salvation. As Saz comes to this grim conclusion, Lightning angrily compares him to those who insisted on the purge. She knows full well the doom that awaits l'Cie and will do anything in her power to save her sister from that fate. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for the data log there. Fight this ghoul. Guys, couple more ghouls. Oh, and a preemptive strike at that. Power wristband. Strength by 20. Strength by 20. Me likey. Anything important back here? Map? Okay, so that's the right way. So I am gonna go down this way.
Hurry up and find that mouse.
Are these gonna turn around at all? Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna blitz this guy. Ooh. That increased strength is nice. Also for like how early in the game this is, plus 20 seems huge. Oh, I've already opened this chest? What the hell? Oh, maybe I opened it with a different character. That's gotta be it. What the fuck are those things? Did I open that? Yeah, I opened that. $200,000. Oh, 22,000, not 200,000. That was only one of them. Still only one of them? I want to attack all of them. Boy, I can't wait to learn some new abilities or something. Ooh, there's a new guy. New guy to fight. Yeah, let's fight him. Who's this guy? This guy is a ghast. Ghouls and ghasts. Okay, I thought I was gonna run into like a boss chamber or something. Honestly, this still might be a boss chamber. But I just wasn't expecting a long hallway with enemies leading up to it. I just realized something, and there's no experience points in this game. Yeah. So there's not really a reason for me to be fighting everything if I'm not gonna get any experience from it. There's no reason for me to grind all this stuff. Oh, that's great. Wasting all that time. Is this just like a... Is this like a gear-based Final Fantasy? Like you just get stronger with better equipment? Yeah, like there's no target time, initiative bonus, battle duration, battle points. Like, unless they'll tell me that I can use these points I've been accumulating as currency. I don't know. There's no experience in this game.
Sarah!
I was right.
Time to go. We have to leave before the army... What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Pulse Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy?
You came.
Sarah!
Sarah.
Is that my hero?
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she...
Save us.
Sarah?
You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon? Sarah? That was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow. I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you.
Sarah!
Trademark crystals right there.
Why did she turn into crystal?
We'll see who fulfill their focus, are transformed into crystal, and gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
Sarah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! She's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. l'Cie, who fulfilled their focus, turned to Crystal and gained eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead! Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
It's over! Open your eyes and face reality!
Sarah, does becoming a l'Cie really mean losing everything?
Oh, wait.
What now?
The army.
The target is almost in place. Surface team, what is your status?
Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned.
Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
Are they gonna blow it up here inside of Cocoon? Well, I guess if the place is condemned, then it doesn't really matter.
Everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Date with the FANTASY. Got some things to talk about.
What? You're gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
Alright, again, I have, at this point, no reason to fight any of these things. Ooh, well, except for maybe to... whatever. Save point. One thing that I do kind of like is that your ragtag group has kind of already been assembled pretty early here.
So this is the FANTASY.
It's gonna be like a Genova kind of thing.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go!
Like, what even is it? Alien? Supernatural?
Turn her back! I'll be your l'Cie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die.
Well, yeah, I'll fight it. I'm ready to fight it. I mean, it really does look like a thing from Hojo's lab. Alright, we got a trademark crystal in there. It looks like a robot. Something mechanical. Powered by a crystal.
Come on now. You really think you can kill a Fal'Cie?
Yes.
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Dodge. I'm in.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mind an amateur.
Love that little chocobo.
I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's go for getting rid of these things. So is this the kind of thing where it's like all Fal'Cie look like this? Is this standard? Initiating regeneration. Anima. I wonder what the AoE on Blitz is and if I can hit everything if I... Oh shit. Oh shit. Items. Potion. Stop! Shit.
I can't stop now.
Oops. But hey, now I can use Fortisol. I hope it doesn't wear off and I still get its effects. Oh, nice. Okay, let's try this again. Does this hit the other? Does hit the left manipulator. Already needing to use a potion.
I owe you.
Let's just attack it directly. I don't think the Blitz technique is a good one. Blitz, good way to build stagger. Oh, well, there we go. Wow, that Fortisol really helps. Doctor's Code.
Where are we?
What's going on?
got a face. But I don't know. Something about having a face that makes it seem like it has intent. Oh, it's branding all of us.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes, and lose myself in happier days.
Well then, where is this? Day. Okay. This is before everything. This is the day that they found out all the stuff, and we learned that from reading the data log.
Great spot to watch from.
The whole gang's here tonight. How's that?
There's LeBro.
Don't know. Destiny?
More like dumb luck.
Let's go find him.
Excuse me.
See you around.
You know.
No, but I want to.
You just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
Here goes.
A lot of these NPCs really have that Final Fantasy X apparel going on here. It's like the strangest looking clothing.
Maybe I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I can tell my sister. She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh? The sea who fulfill their focus. They become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Oh, that's why his voice is familiar. It's Troy Baker.
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. Don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it. I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Yes.
She said yes!
Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish?
Before I asked you to marry me, I wished that you would say yes.
Then maybe they'll grant mine, too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a Lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news. Oh, man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah. Hey, Snow?
Yeah.
I like her shoes. She's got some cool shoes. Uh-oh.
That was close.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
Thank you, Snow.
When I first played this game, I vaguely remember not liking Snow all that much, thinking he was just kind of like a, I don't know, maybe just a little rough and a little thuggish. I kind of like him a little bit more now.
Sarah!
I've warmed up. You could say I've warmed up to Snow.
Is this for real?
Oh, we got Ryuji back. We got Ryuji on the team. Lake Brescia, Cocoon Lowland. So we're still in Cocoon. Okay.
This must be Lake Brescia? Well, I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal? Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault. She got...
Hey! Watch out!
What did I just do?
You used magic. You used the power of Lassie. Fal'Cie cursed us. We're Lassie now.
Deal with it, kid.
Right.
Magic tutorial, paradigm system. You can assign characters the most effective roles for a given situation by changing your party's paradigm. You can switch between paradigms as often as you like. First, press left bumper to access your party's paradigm map. Each paradigm assigns specific roles to the members of your party. These roles define the spells and abilities available for a member, as well as their general behavior in combat. There's a wide variety of paradigms to choose from. Offensive paradigms concentrate on dealing damage to enemies, while defensive paradigms focus on party protection and healing. It's very important to shift paradigms to suit your situation. You can press the D-pad to scan paradigms available and see the list of roles that each comprises. The current paradigm, Relentless Assault, is an offensive paradigm in which multiple attackers coordinate their efforts. The Paradigm's two Ravagers target whichever enemy the commander attacked with the goal of quickly filling the enemy's chain gauge in order to stagger it. If you wish to continue using the Relentless Assault paradigm, press B. Okay. Solidarity. Seems like tank DPS heals. Just keep it. One of your party members is just taking damage. Okay, yes. I need to change, I'm pretty sure. Just I'm not gonna change. I didn't need to.
So we really are Lassie.
Looks like it.
You too?
Yep. Right here.
Of course it's right there.
Okay.
Let's see to the last.
Why me? I don't even know you. Will you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault, You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it! Sorry.
Everything is gonna be all right. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
Wow, what unwavering optimism.
Lassie, huh?
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now.
New merchandise available. We got a save spot anywhere nearby. There's probably... Well, do chests show up? Is there any reason for me to go... Oh, yeah, no. I think chests do show up on the map. But this place does look pretty cool.
Trust the soldier to keep her cool through this mess.
Okay, another cutscene.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how a focus comes down, people. The FANTASY, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Legends. Yeah.
Did you see anything?
I just... It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering...
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
So,
The hell is
we all saw
Ragnarok?
the same dream.
That thing?
All heard that same voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the Fal'Cie gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're Pulse Lassie, right? Enemy's a Cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together.
Maybe I don't like him as much. He's a little
I'm gonna
fucking
look for
dumb.
Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
Oh my god, he's so hung up on it.
Wait!
I guess I get. There's definitely a middle ground between the reactions of snow and lightning, and I think the middle ground is where you should be. They are two extremes on the spectrum. Battle team changed. Alright, Crystarium. Having become Lassie, the members of your party can now develop their powers, learning new abilities, or improving attributes such as strength, magic, and HP. Oh, so you do level up. This is the Crystarium, which allows you to develop a character's abilities in various roles. Lightning can currently develop as a commando or a ravager. Each has its own path of development. Oh, this is kind of like the sphere grid. As you can see, the ruined crystal is illuminated. Illuminated crystals represent known abilities. Lightning can use the offensive magic spell Ruin whenever she is playing the role of commando. The crystal next to Ruin is still dimmed, but by extending the line of Christogenesis to reach it, Lightning can obtain the crystal and its benefits. You can advance the path of Christogenesis by holding A. Doing so will consume Christogen points. Character development always requires points. Go ahead and advance Lightning's path of Christogenesis. Press A and the line will extend, gradually consuming CP. Continue holding A until you do it. Okay. You obtained a Strength plus 4 crystal, increasing Lightning's Strength attribute by 4. Abilities can only be used when the corresponding roll. Okay. At times, you must direct the course. Hold A and press in the desired direction. I want plus 20. You have run out of CP, so Christogenesis cannot proceed. To develop Lightning further, you will need to earn more. Earn after battle. Left bumper, right bumper to do the other party members. We'll leave it at that for now. And what's she got? Ravager. Wait, what? What the hell? Oh. Okay. And lastly, we've got Hope. I'm just going to level up Ravager because I feel like that's what I'm going to be using most of the time. Okay. Cool.
We need to find a way out of here. We can worry about everything else later.
Oh, it's because Snow he sounds like I think Yuri from Tales of Vesperia. But
I'll go scope things out ahead.
that's gonna be it for here. I'll save just in case. And I'm gonna call it here. That is it for this old stream. So goodbye, everyone.